So it's Wednesday of Holy Week. I went for a bike ride last night. I thought I'd spare you the visual anguish of watching a 64-year-old guy in spandex. I've been riding my bike in the basement for a while, and so this was only the second time outside. Didn't do too bad, actually. Got in 33 miles. It's the way I exercise, best I can. And being on a bike for about an hour and a half or so gives me a chance to think about a lot of things. Of course, I was thinking about all that we've been going through with the coronavirus and the public health threat. And when I go out for a bike ride, it's not a short ride. It's not a sprint. It's kind of like a marathon. I'll go 30, 40. When I get up to speed, I might be able to get up to 50 miles and sometimes more, depending. It reminds me of a text in Hebrews where we read how it is that since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and sin that clings so closely. Let's run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross and despised shame. But life is a bit of a race sometimes, although when I'm on the bike, I'm not racing anybody but myself. And that maybe our engagement getting through this season is we're finding more of a marathon than any kind of a sprint. The other thing I was thinking about when I was riding was in another place in the New Testament. Paul spoke about putting on the armor of God. The helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, sword of the Spirit, having our feet shod with the gospel of peace. Maybe wonder if also what we're engaged in is a battle, a bit of a war. And how important it is to be prepared for all of that. For a marathon and for a battle. You don't really just go out there and do that. When I ride my bike over here, before I even step onto the bike, there's so many things I have to do. I get dressed with cycling outfit. I have a special kind of socks that I wear. I fill up water bottles. I put a flashing light on the back and another light on the front. I have a little cyclometer that I put on. I put in the back of my cycling jersey my wallet, my cell phone for emergencies, a couple of power bars. I wear sunglasses, but I put my other glasses in a pouch in the back as well. I have cycling gloves, a helmet that I put on, cycling shoes. And when I got all that ready, then I go out and do my ride. And if I forget any of those things, I put myself in great risk, great danger. Certainly if I don't have a helmet on and take a fall, who knows what could happen. But I need all of those things. I need sustenance with some power bars. I need to keep hydration up, and so I drink my water bottles. I need to make sure that people see me and I see them with lights on. And getting through this marathon of the coronavirus, getting through really life in general, and whatever comes our way, we need to make sure we put on the armor of God. that we are well prepared for the journey. And maybe all this time away has given us an occasion to be reminded of those crucial things for life and faith, for us to make sure that we're well prepared. Because if they're missing, we run great risk. All kinds of different things that could happen our way. And we certainly need all those things as we journey through this marathon of this virus. And so we get reminded about how it is that Christ is with us. We're reminded of the need for prayer, silence, of quiet time, being with God, of staying connected with people even though physical distancing is being employed, of being in the Word, and of worshiping, even as we do the virtual worship sort of thing these days. We're still connected. We're still encouraged. We still are reminded that we're in this together. So as you make your way, not through a sprint, but through a marathon, stay well equipped. Have the armor of God.